Hello, morning. I forgot to do one thing. Wow. Okay. Ignore the black box that is next to my head right now. Pretend that has chat on there. Would I? Okay, that's where I put it at. Let's see, there we go. Morning. Hello. Oh, put that there. Put that back here. Yeah. So, continuing Homestuck. And then this week, streams will be a little different. I will be going to a convention this weekend. What was I opening up? It's open. Okay. Whoa, I keep floating. Okay. Live keeps lagging. I actually see how it looks on my end. Actually, I can look at. Hmm. Hello. YouTube is having some issues, but everything should mostly be fine. We left off before some like great reveal or something. Or I guess what's gonna happen? Who's leaving? Who's hanging out? Who's staying? Who's I just gonna is John somehow gonna be stupid and end up flying through? Normally I have chat. Am I just zoomed in too far for what I normally do? That looks semi-normal. Yeah, I messed around with some stuff, so I'm a little confused. And did I read this part? Because it doesn't matter. I'll just read it. I can't remember if I read this or not.
Laws
Right.
and whatever.
Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to see how my chat looks. That looks like how I normally have it. Okay. There we go. Okay. Set that there. Set this here. Mr. Carcats. Oh. Oh no. Are you sure you really want to do that? I mean, who even really cares if he stole more bodies? He can have them, frankly, as long as it keeps him out of trouble. We don't need to have a fucking corpse party. Seriously, fuck that dumb idea. All right, if you're really going to if you're going to, just be careful. No more pointless bloodshed, okay? That's an order. Wait, fuck. I'm not a leader anymore. Rose, can you order her to do that? Say what I just said really angrily, assuming you can even be angry. Wait, guys, something's happening. What the fuck is going on now? Boom. Fuck it. Holy. Fucking. Shit. Shit. Oh. Oh my god. Fuck that really. Oh. It. It's flying. Oh no. Even Terezi saw it, I guess. Oh my god. Backing up slowly into Earth's atmosphere. Beep beep. Armageddon. Hey, okay, wait. This fucking bucket. Troll human sloppy makes totally smooched out by, you believe, sexy.
Hey everybody, this is John. Actually, it is John, Jane, and Dave Sprite. We all contributed to the contents of this bucket. We have to make it quick because apparently you're about to go on a long journey, just like us. I'm sorry we can't be there for the big meetup, Carcat. I deeply regret that I will not be present for these highly touted troll/human sloppy makeouts. Haha. Maybe in 3 years, assuming you all are totally smooched out by then. I am just kidding around, BTW. Rose and Dave, you both look totally sweet. I can't believe you're both god tiers now. Did you know Jane is too? Also, she has dog ears. She looks fantastic. How cool is it that we're all god tiers? It's like we're a superhero team, or some kind of anime squad. Like the Sailor Moons, I guess. But not as lame, or as sexy. I'm going to miss the hell out of you both for the next few years. I'm already looking forward to this new session. So hard? New session? So...
Okay, I'm waiting, hold on. I can't read. Looking forward to this new session so hard. Oh, okay.
It was a fun adventure we had today, wasn't it? I'll even miss talking to the trolls too. Say hi to them for me. Even though I didn't get to know many, except Carcat, obviously. And oh yeah, Vriska too. Vriska, if you read this, thanks again for all your help. I don't think I'd have made it this far if not for you. I just thought you should know that.
Fucking Miss Vriska.
Jane and Dave Sprite both say hi and send their best wishes. But now Jade says I have to finish quickly. She wants to throw this bucket and its heartfelt payload through her mysterious portal. So here I go. See you all in 3 years, John.
Carcat, mental breakdown. Oh, how was the volume gonna be? Oh, it's pretty good actually. Fucking Reiki. Fuck, okay. Damn. Carcat make out with there. Wait, no, it's in tools. Wait, where's the coding tools? Okay, what do we got here? Stupid? 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 Troll. No. Oh. Whoa. Why am I doing that? Hold on. Wait. What the heck? I'm like flying. What the? Close your eyes. Close your eyes. You're about to see something you don't want to see. This is it. Why is my guy floating like that? This button? I shouldn't be flying now, right? Oh, hello. You see nothing. That was nothing there. Damn, we're invisible. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, scratches. Oh, okay. Oh, I keep moving stuff. Where'd I put the? Okay. Okay. Why am I still doing that? Did I do different? Was I doing this yesterday? What did I do different? What's going on? What was I doing again? Oh, P. I assume that's like an L? No. More curvy. This is stupid. Wait. I'm supposed to read down, then up too? Wait, have I been messing that up? Or is this the first time there's two lines like that? Bottom to top, right to left. Okay. Well, good thing I guess everything has just been mostly just one line. Huh. Can I click on that? This one bring me to. Oh, it's the same one.
That was the plan. Give you a boner. You go. Boner.
That's fucking scary. Any news though? Owner. Are they confused that this is my man's? I guess they can. This is the calmest Carcat's been for a while though. There she is, the new queen. Or, yeah, queen. The new one. Oh, wait. Oh. Can they save the mayor? Oh my god. That boy ain't gonna die like this. Ah. Is it even possible to save the mayor? Always possible to save the mayor. It isn't Homestuck without him. Come on. He's been the constant. Been introduced before most of these characters. Wait, no. Wait, actually. I think he was introduced before all these characters.
I swear, could this day possible?
Oh. Rose predates WV. But like visually or just like through text even? Do they? Was WV introduced again? Damn, was he introduced way after? I guess it'll take me a year. I'm gonna stop that and get back to my Queen Acts 1 and 2. Okay. Who is this man in his bedroom? I thought it'd at least pop up something like that. Oh well. Yeah.
Possibly get any stupider? You're a meshy.
You're a meshy.
You're a meshy.
You're a meshy.
Hey, Kuwabara, you're conscious. I'm not used to that.
That was a cheap shot last time, and I was only knocked out for a little bit, okay? Now I'm back, and I'm gonna beat your face up so bad even kittens won't. You're a meshy.
You're a meshy. You're a meshy.
You're a meshy.
You're a meshy. Close as I'm gonna get today. Who's this guy? The visitor I mentioned earlier. He will be traveling with us too. You're a meshy strife, man. Every year a meshy strife goes hard. Oh, okay. Time to read. Was it Windows Shift? Okay. See what we got here. I lost my hand placement. You there, miss, please save my friend. Does Rose just know that? Is he dead? We should be able to get him some help along the way, but only if we leave immediately. Luckily for him, we have no alternative. Jack will arrive soon. She's a light player. Her job is to know. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Is it the seer? Yeah. What? When I said the race would be afoot, I was being literal. He will follow our trail and match our speed, and since this is not the ideal scenario for a final showdown, the best we can do is outrun him. Light aspect is the knowledge and look. Boom. Okay, now Rady is just creepy. But she seems so fun. Our card genuinely is just like the most human character in Homestuck. Sounds like it's time to hit the fucking road then. How do we make this thing go away? Does it have rockets or something I don't know about? Maybe it does, I'm not sure. But one good push in the right direction should be all we need. I can help with that. Solix, do you think you can lend me a hand? They'll need the biggest push we can give them. Oh, yeah, sure. What? So just one push is going to last 3 years? Let alone outrun Jack? Bullshit. Calm down, KK. It should be fine. You won't slow down. How the fuck do you know that? Troll Isaac Newton told him. Okay, whatever. Let's just get on with it. In the meantime, we should set up some sort of checkpoint perimeter around the dead mayor guy. Just so Gamzee doesn't try to hoard his body or chop off his head. What is he the mayor of anyway? You're a meshy. What is he the mayor of anyways? It kind of looks like he just made that sash himself. He's the duly elected mayor of the Fruity Rumpus Asshole Factory, and he just cut the ribbon to a brand new museum full of priceless shut the fuck up. Okay, you guys can keep arguing if you like, but I'm going to send you on your way now. Then after you leave, I should be able to buy you a little more time. How's that? When Jack comes, I'll slow him down for a while. It won't be for very long, but it's the best I can do. That should help us greatly. Thank you, Aradia. You're welcome. Are you ready, Solix? Boom. Oh. Damn. I wish Solix wasn't like the lamest troll, because he has some pretty cool moments. Oh, he looks pretty cool sometimes. Oh. Already told you, he is a gamer. Oh. Same can be said about a lot of the characters. Whoa. The lamest troll can only be said about like one of the trolls, I feel like. Unless the gamer part. If they're all gamers, maybe. But Fairy's not a gamer though, I feel. Kinda wish Fairy did more. Let's see this. Fairy is totally a gamer. Okay. Erden play. Oh wait, let me catch up on chat. Erden plays extraction games by only cheating. She tries to game the system. Odds. Title exists. But yeah, light aspect is also about relevance, so light players are shown off and do cool and do things to be cool. Not even kidding about the intensity part. I mean, look at Briska. It is true that Rose and Briska like to show off. Briska does it better though. Has done it better. Next page. Oh, we don't even get like a. Yeah. You are Jane Crocker again, and once again you've woken up on the moon of Prospect without any recollection of how you fell asleep. You think you were going outside to get the mail. You can't remember. Now, careful with that language here. The moon is presently eclipsing Skya. From your fanciful dream room atop your golden tower, you have seen many remarkable things in the clouds, things which you cannot explain, but against all better judgment, you have a feeling that what you are finally regarding could very well be some sort of miracle. The miracle of a new beginning. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, she killed Aradia in Tavros. Oh. Oh my. Greet. That is how he says hi, I guess, right? Fuck. Another coffin clogger bites the dust. Two down. Two to go. Fuck. Jane is too dead at the moment to beat Jack Noir. Jack Noir just bees himself instead. Jack, get watch. Get this shit out of the way. You're a busy bureaucrat. The clock is ticking and the time is dead, kids. This is good. Really fucking good. Huh. Okay. The moment rapidly approaches. You're gonna show these alabaster sons of bitches how a cold war is done. You can't wait to read it in their papers. The maid is dead. Our life is pathetic. Blah blah blah, or some such monotone drivel overheard during one of their pointless weepy cadaver parades. There'll be no mistaking it this time. No servant will discover the body and inform the queen that Prospect's remaining hero passed in her sleep, peacefully and mysteriously. When the clock strikes 12, no one in this wretched kingdom will have any doubt who's calling the shots here. You're gonna bring this whole goddamn ball down. Contact roll. You touch base with your administration's top powder monkey, none other than Dursite Bumbler Extraordinaire, the courtyard droll. You ask if he's done rigging the tower to blow. He says you bet. You say good. Over. But he mutters something over the radio you don't quite catch. You say, what is it? He says, oh, nothing, boss. You say, out with it. He asks, isn't this cheating? Assassinating the heroes like this before the war's even really begun? You say, what do you care? Just follow your orders. He says, oh, of course, no question. He just thought it was against the rules or something. You say it's all fair game now that the kingdom's under new management. The new boss ain't opposed to taking some shrewd tactical shortcuts. You like the cut of her jib. He says he supposes he cannot complain. Her policy toward elaborate hats seems to be as lenient as the old queen's. You say, will you shut up about the hats? He says it's probably because she wears the most grand and luxurious fluffy hat he's ever seen. You say you don't think that's a hat. You think it's something called hair. He says, oh. You say, now quit all the yapping and following your dream, following your damn orders. He says, okay. But it still just feels wrong. You say, what does? He says he doesn't know. Just something about feeding that poor sleeping boy all those deadly peanuts just felt wrong. You say you don't care if it felt like a fucking full body massage. Just get those bombs ready to blow over and out. Wait. Fed him what? League of Legends? Is that our homework? Sounds like homework. Oh. That's a fucking hat. Jeez. He says the intelligence report he had said the kid wouldn't take well to peanuts. So he snuck in there with a whole bag of them. You know, like the kind from circuses. He says he ate most of them because they were delicious, and as far as he knows, aren't poisonous to most everybody else. But he did save a few to get the job done, because he is a professional who always carries out his orders. A hat and a half. The Crocker Harley Egbert English family have a deadly peanut allergy, apparently. No. It's not easy feeding a sleeping boy some peanuts, he says. He says he had to work extra hard to put them in his mouth, then use his hand to make the mouth chew the nuts. But the mission accomplished nonetheless, he tells you. You should be pleased to know those nuts were super deadly. Though, to be fair, he doesn't know if he died from the poison or just choking on a bunch of barely chewed peanut bits. You know what else is super deadly, you say? Knives. Sharp, deadly knives you stick in people's soft torso to make them bleed until they die. He doesn't have anything to say to that. Jack, wrap this up. You say, forget it. What's done is done. The Prospidian heroes are dead. Diddy is treated like a goofball, but he still killed both Jade and Jake without much trouble. Yeah, like everyone's treated like a goofball in this series, and they're all kind of crazy. Except for Vriska. Vriska's not crazy. She's she needs more understanding, you know. Just be ready to detonate at the appointed time. He says roger that, but wonders if there are any more orders after that. He asks, what about the other two? The ones on our moon? And most importantly, is there any particular snack that is poisonous to them? You say, forget about those two. They're much trickier to deal with. You've got the dignitary working on it now. You'll get a report from him soon when you return. You wouldn't have even bothered leaving it in the first place. But you wanted to make the trip personally and stick it to all these self-righteous Skya-bathing goody two-shoes as yourself. Hang on. Something's happening here. You gotta go. Inspect the torso. God, turned away from the body. This can't be good. You better hit the road and blow this joint before the dead bro does some sort of lifey thing. Like, hit the road and blow joints. He's quick with it. Ball drop. Check the date. Oh. He uploaded it late though. Happy New Year 2012. Wow, I was probably playing Call of Duty when this came out. It's not 2012, the year of the good kid Mad City, the birth of the most Gen Alpha and Obama. Back when the world is supposedly going to end. 2012 is the year I read Homestuck. Eternity ago. This wasn't that long ago. This is only like just a couple days ago, even feeling. Like a minute or two ago, really. Whoa. Careful with that. That's not that far. That's only a couple of years. Jeez, this thing's fucking rolling. I guess bouncing. Oh. $14 is 3 years in gamer time. Yeah. Act 6, Act 2. Okay, we finished Act 6, Act 1, and the intermission, and the continuation of Act 1 of Act 6, I assume. Or some weird little in-between. Next. Oh. Oh, shit. Hello. How'd she get there? What the heck just happened? Now you remember, the mailbox was booty trapped, but you survived somehow and got knocked out. How did you get all the way over here? Whoa. That's wild, man. Dad seems just as dumbfounded as you are, and more than a little distraught. So the whole time, Toy Fox has official. Usually I'm the one who's late. Did little Seb whisk you away in the nick of time? Can that little bunny really move that fast? Where is he? Oh. What's a fucking bunny? No. You suppose you should let Dad know you're okay. But it's been so long since you've enjoyed such a massive prankster's gambit in an exchange with the old man. It's hard not to bask in it, if only for a few seconds. Now the time told he was making plans for Deltarune. Huh. Oh, it's the god cat again. You guess that explains it. I need this cat to be like the one from Alice in Wonderland. What's that cat's name, actually? Cheshire Cat, yeah. I've never read the original book. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Just a substantially more based back. Cats tend to be that way. Just look at the aloof little bastard. He doesn't give a shit about anything, does he? You guess you should feel grateful towards him for saving your life, but you know he's just as likely to rescue you from an explosion as he is to randomly teleport you across town, forcing you to call your dad and ask for a ride home, while you spend all day standing in some random field in the pouring rain, while you wait hours for your dad to come and pick you up after he gets lost because he plunged the world. And he plugged the wrong place into Google Maps. Jane, call JC Cat down from the tree. Plugged. One of these days I'll read. Look at the ears, always look like little horns. Makes it look a little more intimidating. Even if you were inclined to do that, he wouldn't respond to that name. You're pretty sure he doesn't have a name. You and your friends just call him the G-Cat. Or lack of anything else to call him. Everybody has opinions, but nobody can agree on a good name. You think he probably doesn't want a name. He's just a feisty stray who likes to meddle with your life, then vanish for weeks at a time. Wow. Boom. Oh. Uh-oh. Looks like the jig is up. Yet again, the jig ever anywhere but up. Is the jig ever anywhere but up? That's what you want to know. You feel bad about leaving him in suspense for even a moment. Your gambit gets totally rocked by a guilty conscience. Yeah, he tells you to get inside this instant. Jane returned to her room. Dump. You get inside this instant and march back up to your bedroom. Dad didn't say much, but it's safe. It's a safe bet. You are now permagrounded for life. You hear a loud thump outside your door. True, that was a pretty mean prank. It's almost not to be on. Okay. Contact BFFSY. Bestie. Bum. You're seeing this, right? Tell what is wrong with that panel. Which one? This one? Or that one? Or this one? Or this one? What's wrong with this one? The bathtub in the hallway. Either the dad did it or they connected already, right? What's funnier to think the dad did it? When John Rose start playing a game, yeah. I'm just waiting for the toilet to come in. Well, I gotta That definitely did it. Okay. Just to ground her. Fucking kind of insane way to do it. But I need to do one thing. Give me a moment. Okay, okay. um Okay, they're gone now. Pshaw. As long as you as long as you just got done paying the piper, you might as well get busy eating all this goddamn crow. Oh, so much of the stuff has gathered on your plate. She appears to be online now. It looks like she sent you the hacked file while you were away. Um, okay, I gotta think again. Oh, that. What setting do I have on that makes it do that? Why can't I make it happen on my own? Oh, that's so funky. Berg ascend. Oh, and then the whatchamacallit with Berg descend. Hey, ahem, roll. Oops, sorry. Was having important chats. Oh, with whom? W, yet another ineligible fucking bachelor who else I have to talk to? Yeah. Which one precisely? The Stry. Insmurferable prick MFer extraordinaire. Extraordinaire. Wow. Oh wow. Extra dinner. Yum. If the chats and surplus dinners are truly important, I wouldn't want to interrupt. Of course not. Just the usual BS chats with you always get precedence, anyways. Unless this is more of you giving me shit about not believing me on all of my sick true facts. Like TG has a super sleepy, chilled out voice. Maybe. Voice I picture would be I can just pull this up. I'm not really doing it too well, but
Look, I'm.
Why you gotta be?
Or chill.
Okay, actually, let's just do this way. Which one's the one? Which one's the one? Well, actually, wait. Boom. 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 Boom.
Every guy.
This is a good thing to watch. This is a good musical. Every version of it.
Watch this.
This one was done by... Who was done this one by? Children, Dear, Winter 2012. Several alumni in this program. Oh, I broke it. Oh, I broke it. Broke it, never mind. Oh. Okay. Sorry. I kind of do actually, but I don't really, truly. Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I see. Go on. You see, I was just the target of another assassination attempt. Fuck. Two, in fact. One here in the real world, as I attempted to retrieve the mail. Luckily, it was thwarted by a certain cat who shall remain nameless. Oh man, God can't. BBF, good. BFF. No wait, God was right. Fuck it. Both spellings are true. But in the process of being rescued from the explosion, I was just knocked unconscious. And in my dream, there was another assassination attempt. This one I believed was successful. Uh-oh. I'm becoming convinced that our dream selves are being picked off by the violent hooligans. Shit. Hooligans? Yes. But I think you mean battered witch thugs. Perhaps the one who accosted me was a knife-wielding lunatic, and it's reasonable to deduce the same forces were responsible for Jake's death on Prospect as well. It looks like we are in the clutches of an actual caper, a real-life mystery, which under different circumstances would be quite exciting. But the truth is, I think we are all in great danger. Well, fuck. I guess it's time to take this shit up to red alert. To where it's been for like fucking ever, Jane. Yeah. But that wasn't all there was to that dream. Shortly before I was stabbed, I had a rather long gander at Skaya. A gander, you say? Yes. How good a gander? I would say a pretty substantial gander. Okay, and during this totally massive gander you snagged, what did you see? I saw things in the clouds. Things? Yes, things. What things? Things happening in the future, I think. Many events pertaining to us, all of us, and other people I didn't recognize. It was a bit overwhelming. It made me feel small, insignificant, relative to whatever it is we're about to involve ourselves with. And honestly, it made me feel pretty foolish too. Foolish? Why foofish? I began to wonder why I ever had the audacity to think I know much of anything about the world we live in or the journey we're about to take, or to think I could ever rule anything out. I have a feeling that whatever I saw, it means you've been telling the truth all along about everything, and I'm starting to feel like a complete idiot for doubting you. Ah, man. I've been one great big horse's caboose, and I think you're owed an apology. Do you think you can forgive me? Jane, damn, you're making me feel like shit here. Why? No reason, just, did you DL the game file I sent you? Sent yet? I did, and at this point I guess I have no choice but to use it. I guess you were a step ahead of me yet again. Why? Because the one in the mail detonated in a moment in my most recent assassination attempt. What? Oh, fuck those hacks. The old exploding game trick would stop to such lowbrow shenanigans like that. So many sweet typos. Which just makes me fucking furious some tights. Ho ho, the tactic was quite underhanded, yes. Yeah. How hard is it to read those little long lines? To read them the way they're typed, hard. To read what they say, no. That's pretty simple, but where's the fun in that? Yeah. So, what were we talking about again? Sorry. I'm just worked up over it. I don't blame you. Where we were, by my estimation, was a place wherein I was about to awkwardly attempt to swallow a helping of humble pie, to somehow make it up to you for my years of stubborn mistrust. Hey, Jane, wasn't that a bunch of split infinitives? Split, to awkwardly attempt to somehow make it up. Oh, lol, so busted. Oh gosh, what a doofus. You see, I clearly don't have all the answers. I've really had some nerve challenging anyone on practically any subject. Splip. Don't beat yourself up too bad. We both know that rule is bullshit anyway. You hold yourself too high a standard, and those standards kind of leak out and start getting applied to other people, I guess, sometimes. You really don't have to apologize, Janie, or eat humble pip, or anything. All you've got to do is maybe not be such a huge tight ass all the time. That's fair, but I would still like to make a gesture, even if it's one partially motivated by self-interest, seeing as I clearly have much to learn. I would like to give you a free pass for a day. It is good for 24 solid hours of absolute credulity from your best friend. Okay, been waiting for you to say WTF you're exactly talking about. It means that starting now, whatever you tell me, I will have to believe you. I promise. Oh, really? Yes. Oh. Are you there? Ro? Shh. This is a dramatic pause. Call me your tits. Oh. Exactly how dramatic are we talking here? Should I go retrieve a magazine? Really? Sigh. Oh, fuck, dude. That's like. Damn. Damn, that's fucking cool as fuck. Damn. Okay, then. What do you want me to say for you to auto believe in? Everything, I guess. I'd like to get to get completely up to speed if possible. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I already said everything. Want me to just say it all again? Some reiteration certainly couldn't hurt, but this time I won't work so hard to sift the fantastical from the plausible. So, like, stuffs I said about my mom, or sure. Okay, well, for Tartars, she really is the notable author you know. Oh, I know that. That was always something I had no trouble believing, considering the public documentation even reclusive celebrities receive. And frankly, the family resemblance is obvious. Yup. Anyway, it would be disingenuous if I found your relation far-fetched since we're all apparently related to noteworthy people. It's just one of those funny things. True that. Then what else can I talk about? Like her occult magics and stuff? Because I don't know a whole lot about the magics. Besides the fact that they're all real as shit can get. Maybe we should start at the very beginning. Okay, but the beginning was a heck of a long time ago. Do you remember around when we first started talking? Why? And you claimed you were the one making my pumpkins disappears? Ha ha ha! Why? You later proceeded to try to prove to me that what you were saying was true, but none of your attempts thereafter would ever bear any fruit. Pardon the pun. Okay, but it ain't pardon because a pumpkin ain't even a fruit. It is a big orange porch thing for Halloween numbnuts. What pumpkins? What pumpkin? Okay. Yes, I know what pumpkins are. It was a joke, silly. What I'm trying to say is, in thinking back to those days when you couldn't verify your claims, it made me think the whole thing was a big ruse. And I think this unfortunately began a pattern of mistrust. It was always hard to rule out the possibility that you could be joking about other things as well. Pumpkins are a fruit. They're full of seeds. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, but it's not my fault. I mean, a purification tech is notoriously unreliable. Remember, I explained this. I can't just always purify stuff from you anytime I want. I can only take stuff I'm allowed to, which is pretty much random. Like stuff that by taken I'd be messing up the timeline cuz that stuff is supposed to be there and serve some function it hasn't served yet. So most of the time if I try, all I get is slime on my end, but pumpkins for some reason are a little easier to take. I don't know why. Like they're specifically and arbitrarily unhinged from space-time. It's spooko. Key. I believe they are hollow inside and full of candles and always carved. This is what pumpkins are truly. I couldn't begin to explain the science behind such a technology either. But I guess the important thing is, regardless of how or why it works, this is a story you continue to stand by. That is, you are still taking credit for the mysterious disappearance of all those pumpkins I grew years ago. F yeah. I so gonked your gourds, Jane.
Did you gank them when my gourd was down? Yes, I did exactly that. Snatch your pat, sucker. Very well. Then I believe that is what happened. That's all I am trying to say here. So, okay, you believe that. Now what? Now nothing really. You may continue to tell me anything you would like with the confidence that I won't doubt you. So by all means, go ahead. Okay, got it. So Jane, what's tits feel like to get stabbed by a bad guy? Oh, come on, huh? That is a question. Yeah, so it's not any sort of revelation or statement for me to take at face value. Dad, burn it. This isn't that difficult. And for the record, it's not great. What's not? Getting stabbed by a bad guy isn't all that peachy. Yeah, I bet. Must have sucked. Or dream sucked. IDK. So, you're not in the mood to tell me things? No, I am. I'm psyched about you wanting to believe me and all. But part of me still feels like I should prove it. Like, I tried to once. It was just frustrating. I mean, I'm a scientist. I should be able to prove my shit. Like, subject my claims to the fucking Magigrogs. Magigrogs? Mad Riggers. You know what I mean? Yeah, I understand. I mean, just trust between friends is sweet and everything, but I don't know if I want to be the recipient of, like, a buttload of pity believins. It's not about the pity. It's more like a gesture I'm trying to make, or maybe that's not quite right. It has more to do with setting things right for myself than making it up to you. Does that make sense? Shoot, I'm doing such a terrible job explaining this. Patiently sips beverage. The bottom line is, I want to believe the things you say now. That's all you need to know. Okay, that's good. I want that too, but I still want to prove it regardlessly. Shudders uncontrollably at word usage. Whoops, sorry. I still want to prove it irregardlessly. All fixed that as fuck. Tight as fuck. So, you down for one last try? Sure. Okay, let's get busy. What you want to see me disappear for? Jane, look around. I don't know. The baking chest maybe too big. I got size restrictions here. Bigger stuff takes a huge huge amounts of power to swipe. So this gizmo I have is built for a size cap. Like something as big as you, for instance, I can't take. Believe me, I've tried. This is fucking scary. Duh, that's sweet of you, I guess. It was totes sweet of me to try and steal you for the hangouts, but it didn't work because of bullshit. But I can take stuff somewhat smaller. What are the restrictions? Just dump your shit on the floor. Tell me everything that's there. Empty Silodex. So there are limits to what can be transported so far. Scary. What? Why would it be? She just wants to see her friend. That's like, it's just kind of scary, I guess. What's it called? With no way to send her back. She probably has the fucking, what's it called? The kidnapping part's not the scary part. It's more of like the, like that, the risk of something that could go wrong, with a living being, I guess she's probably tested out on a bunch of creatures, so probably not as scary, right? She probably tried it on bugs and frogs and like shit. Yeah, some kind of Rhea purifier or something. Homestuck has some pretty solid names. Uh, 20 pals. Oh. Well, what immediately catches my attention is this enormous book. I wonder how it squares with your size restrictions. What book? My unabridged sassacres. It's a very rare edition and a precious family heirloom, so I don't know if it would make an ideal candidate for the journey. No, you are kidding. That shit is perfect. Should be just the right size, like a big butt of big butt, just sparkly, not too big. Ah. That makes so much more sense, but like I've said it that way for what, like 2 months. I can't ruin the I can't just change it like that. No one will know what I'm talking about. Um, but what if it gets damaged? Psh, it'll be set fire. Oh, silly me. What was I even worried about? Man, sent fine. Oh, it's character development. Oh shit, I didn't think of it like that. That wasn't even a Freudian slip. Dr. Freud just tripped over an errant phallus, tumbled down a flight of stairs, and broke his neck, and then his cigar exploded comically in his face. Freudian slip. Jane, you're funny. Oh my god, lolly at that word boner I made. OMG. It was spectacular. But for real, I won't set your fucking junk book on fire, Jane. It doesn't even do that. If it goes the worst kinds of wrong. Couldn't we send a wise guy instead? At least it can be easily replaced. Janie. Fuck wise guy. It would be so lame as a guinea pig book. Goddamn, who am I kidding? I don't even know how to spell guinea pig. Willis sober. So could be sober as Church Christ, and look at it. Guinea. IDK. Shit looks intrinsically fucked, typographically speaking. So fuck that rod and fuck those particular pigs. No, I reject your proposal that we fuck wise guy. Whatever that actually means for the matter. The spelling of any adorable rodent named after African nations. Jane, are you being a tight ass again? I don't think so. We talked about this. Talked about what? About you being a tight ass. I am not being a tight ass, Janie. It seems to me that there is a maths % chance you being a huge tight ass. Are you being a huge tight ass on me, Jane? Oh, god damn it. Take the book. What do I care? Capybara. Yes, that's the spear pit. Now you're believing with petrol. I fail to see what offering up a priceless book for your wild capricious science experiment has to do with my resolution to be less stingy with my beliefs. But all right. Will you relax about the book? I'm only just teasing because there's like practically a 100% chance this won't walk like always. He won't work like always. So, ready? Yes. Let's just get on with it.
Reapurify. Oh, sorry, apurify. Or apurify. Capricious. Boom. If I. Oh my god.
It worked. The book is gone. Oh no. Ah, shit. What is it? Shit, it. Did you receive the book? Shit. Shit. Don't tell me. The book is damaged somehow, isn't it? Fuck. Sigh. Is it at least somewhat intact? Or was it completely incinerated in transit? I just knew we should have used Wise Guy. I can't believe this. Don't worry, the book itself is totes fine. Oh, then what's the problem? I'm so stupid. So stupid. What will you tell me what happened? Gotta go, baby hell. Well, talk about important stuff later. Ceased bothering. Began bothering. P.S. Jane, TMI for believing in me. Ceased bothering. Began bothering. Oh shit. Oh, one last thing, Jane. Do not run the file I sent you before I get back. I need to. Just don't without me, okay? Fuck.
Does she know? Boom. Boom. You wonder what her deal was. It's always something with her. You again notice her game file beckoning you to play, but she warned you not to until she gets back. Phooey. Oh hey, you just noticed your slightly abridged edition of Sasakura's... I lied to myself, didn't I? Over there on the floor, you guess you could have sent the much less valuable copy and saved a lot of arguing. But what's done is done. There's more reading material sprinkled about too. You've clearly got some time to kill before your BFFs get back from her emergency. Might as well do some casual reading. Doesn't know. Jane is kind of thick-headed due to... Oh god, he was being rich. But there's nothing casual about hoisting even an abridged Sasakura's up to your lap, so forget that. There's always Game Girl, but the articles are always a bit vapid, and in your view, somewhat demeaning to female gamers, and women in general. You and Rolal are convinced the whole thing is just written by the same odious D-bags who write Game Bro, which is exactly what makes it good for the LULs. Her words. Speaking of bros, and the games they play. Jane, read Pony Pals. Wait, where did I put the thingy-majig at? Oh, is this the thingy? Oh, this is the thingy-majig. Thingamajig. Boom. Bada boom, bada boom, boom, boom. Read Pony Pals. Detective Pony. Hell fucking yes. DS. You've read this a million times already. It's one of your favorite gifts. Another gander at it couldn't hurt. Is this... Wait. Did I delete my banned phrases on YouTube? Or was it only set on Twitch? Huh. That's interesting. Okay, I guess I must have changed something like millennia ago. Examine contents. Amazing chapter titles. Potentially the talk for greatest book ever written. But
Betancourt shot out this nightmare instead. A visitor, screaming ponies, motherfuck, danger. Flames, missing, the fight, blood in the snow. Holy shit. Homeless, 3 ideas. Acorn shadows, a pony broods. Final freakout, appendix official body count. You're so Frisco-pilled, it's over. Horseshoes and whatever. So the only true power to ever exist. Okay, so something interesting about like My Little Pony is Rainbow Dash and Applejack, at least in like when anyone talked about My Little Pony, they have like the wrong like elements of harmony or whatever. Okay. Yeah, but I can't. Okay, that's all I'm gonna rant about for that. Yeah, but talk about eye candy though. Tragic pony noose. Dumb name. Sounds like a product of speech impediment by imbecile. Almost a good name for you. Not sure why. Or maybe the elements of harmony is about what is the hardest for them, and now it comes naturally to them. I just, yeah, okay, hold on. Okay, sorry. I gotta think about Homestuck, not this other random show that I never even finished though, so I can't even talk about the show. Honestly, I should prepared. I guess I read this. I don't have to, but. Tragic news pony. Anna Harley came out her back door and ran across the backyard. There were 2 ponies in the paddock behind Anna's house and yard. "Hey, ponies," Anna called out. "We're going for a trail ride," as she prepared the news adorably. Anna's pony, Acorn, was standing in the pony shed. The other pony, Lil Sebastian, belonged to Anna's next-door neighbor and pony pal, the city of Pam, Indiana. Lil Seb came over to Anna, but Acorn stayed in the shed. Anna thought that Acorn was trying to hide from her. He liked to play "I'm scared shitless of my master." Oh fuck, man, screw handwriting. This shit is easier. Anna went into the shed. Acorn wasn't fucking around. He was staring at a fluffy black cat with white paws taking a dump on his favorite saddle. The cat was staring back at Acorn, shitting like tomorrow wasn't a thing. "Hey, kitty," Anna said. "What are you doing?" She asked, the act of defecation oddly foreign to the girl. Pawnee came into the shed behind Anna. "Whose cat is that?" the rural township inquired. I don't know," answered Anna. "It's not a pony, so who seriously gives a fuck?" Suddenly a mouse ran from behind the feed bin. The contrived incident caused some extra shit to happen. Acorn was like, "Oh hell no. Not the fuck in my paddock, bitch." Acorn nickered as if to say, vile slurs omitted. Fuck. The cat leaped back up on the straw and curled himself into a ball. Acorn took a few steps towards the cat and crushed it to death with his magnificent hooves. Acorn nickered triumphantly. That's cute, murmured the fictional. Oh, that's cute, murmured the fictional Midwestern borough. Pam Crandall rode another goddamn pony up to the shed. She said hi to her pony pals, and the whole crew beamed complacently about their bullshit horse club. Anna pointed at the cat. Acorn has a new kind of meat he appears to tolerate, she exploded. Later, about halfway through the book, rather than see the gag through to the bitter end, Stratter began pasting over entire pages of original text with his own completely rewritten version of the story, while keeping all the chapter titles. His revision is a tough, emotionally draining read, but it's cathartic in all the worst ways possible. He tends to get carried away with his projects. Jane, just check out the file already. No. Okay. Okay. You try to distract yourself with Strider's literature, but it's no use. Your curiosity is overwhelming. Lalonde could be gone for hours. For all you know, surely there couldn't be any harm in just installing the file, could there? Strider is always up to something crazy. Bum. That's an odd extension for a file. You don't think you've ever seen it before. $11.11, make a wish. Is that gonna be like another just day? Is it one day still? Jane installs Suburb Town. Just enter when ready. It doesn't even seem to install anything. It just runs a small application when you execute it. Looks like you're one key press away from playing it. Do you dare? Jane, press enter. Done. Psst. Oh. Hey, Jane. Oh. Step away from your computer. Damn, dude, it's like Matrix. Put. Pewter. Componer. What? Oh. Holy fuck. Um. Sweet catch. God, you wish stuff would stop exploding. She warned her about the bomb, man. God, you wish. Answer D. D. Stree. D. Stry. Die Stry. Damn. Damn. Worst pony, actually. That's a shame. That's a shame. Oh, I guess what other pony would he choose? I guess. Um. uh, I I should probably warn you about what? Yet another exploding game trap? Well, shit. She already sent it. Yes, but to be fair, she warned me not to run it. That's weird. Why? She was probably just trying to protect me from the battered witch's latest assassination attempt. Sheesh. I can't believe you all finally got me saying battered witch too. Who would have thought? No, this is weird because Lalonde was the one who rigged it to explode. It's a bungus copy she coded herself. The real game file she downloaded is totally legit. What? Really? Got it right here myself. Check it out. File's fucking clean as a whistle. A whistle that overcame a major substance abuse problem trying to get its life back on track. The whistle is holding down a steady job now. It's taking things one day at a time. Eating a fucking dinner off that whistle. Okay, I'll shut up. Why would she do that? You accomplished exactly what it sounds like you got accomplished. You narrowly averting the fake threat to your life, then getting your shit all hot and bothered at the Baroness over it. Then you abdicate your heir's throne or something and give up on this game as a big fuck you to the genocidal cake alien. But if she felt so strongly that I shouldn't play it, she could have told me. Or she told me more forcefully, I guess. I would have listened, maybe. She's working through some problems right now. Really doesn't want us to play that game, so I guess this was the insane stunt she whipped up to derail the inevitable. Kind of reckless for my tastes. One of the above statements is a fucking lie. Are you gutsy enough to gumshoe to spot it? Maybe she was justified in taking such an extreme measure. I hadn't been taking her seriously. What are friends if they don't try to kill you? She even warned me not to play it until she got back. But I went ahead anyway because I was too impatient. Actually, now that I think about it, she was probably going to disarm it or such when she got back, seeing as her objective had essentially been accomplished already by an actual assassination attempt. After that, I told her I would believe her about everything. That probably made her feel guilty about setting me up, so she told me not to touch the file until she returns. Sounds about right. But then I went ahead and ran it anyway like a doofus. I think she just wanted to believe. Shucks. Am I an awful friend? Nope. I'm not so sure about that. Well, before you go taking a massive sad crap all over your friendship credentials, consider this. Only she could manage to blow up your computer with a nasty Deathloop virus and somehow make you be the one who feels shitty about it. You're right. Or maybe you're the one who's uniquely fills the predicate in that construction. I don't goddamn know. Your friendship with her is a half-drunken three-legged relay race, and the baton is a stick of dynamite. And you two are the only ones on the track. Me and English are watching from under the bleachers, high-fiving constantly. I guess that's a pretty apt metaphor, even though it doesn't make the slightest bit of sense. Yes, I just wanted to start playing the game so badly. Now more than ever, I have reason to believe the stakes have increased dramatically. They have, and they will continue to. I think our dream counterparts are all marked for death, and if we are to stand a chance, we must move quickly. I agree. I just heard about your assassination on Prospect. Oh, she already told you? Who? RL? No, I read it in the newspaper. Are you being ironic again? No, I just picked up one of those sleazy Dursite tabloid rags. Sometimes they'll feature some pretty entertaining gossip about the royalty or whatever, but they're primarily dedicated to smearing Prospect. The press had a field day with the deaths of the page and the maid. Dursite? You mean the other planet's the evil one? Durs? Yeah, not evil necessarily. That's a bit simplistic. The kingdom represents the forces of opposition to Prospect and the four heroes, us. What did the story say about me? Dead. Was the big ass headline, then a photo of your dead body lying there, followed by a lot of bullshit slander. It was also reported your tower exploded. They couldn't find the body to give it a proper funeral, probably incinerated. I didn't realize you had woken up in the game already. When did that happen? Don't know. Years ago? I don't really recall. I guess I shouldn't act surprised. You didn't tell me what with all your falutin secrecy. Ugh. Oh, dude, that emoji. I looked down. It's bright. It's hard to explain. I was never technically asleep there. I was awake without realizing it. Then I realized it, and I sort of learned how to be awake there while awake here too. I'm always awake there, albeit pretending to sleep. Pretending? Why? For one thing, it gets a bit distracting managing two alert bodies in different places at the same time. And for another thing, it's better to maintain appearances. Everyone on Durst believes their heroes haven't woken yet, though they are both rumored to be very active sleepwalkers, which is half true. She can't even seem to sleep still. Goes off wandering for days. Sometimes I've gotta go round her up from some godforsaken cranny of the abyss. Drag her tipsy ass home, tuck her back in. Maybe I'll chain her leg to the bed if she doesn't wake up soon. Though, in light of recent assassinations, her slumbering attraction to the void probably works to her advantage. No one ever knows where she is. Dead next to them when they die. Just for line. Oh, huh. I'm still not sure I'm following. Why are you maintaining the appearance of being asleep on Prospect? It seems as if the people there regarded me and Jake very highly, like celebrated figures. Is it not the same on Durst? No, it's essentially the same situation here. They glorify us the same way, almost like we're their purple pajama team mascots, even though they will completely oppose our objective when all is said and done. Kind of ridiculous, really. But even so, I think it's better to lay low, not to alert anyone to my alertness. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. Even so, I think it's better to lay low. Not alert anyone to my alertness. Did that play? Did I fuck it up? I don't think I did. That way I can sneak around and gather information, do some reconnaissance before shit starts getting real. In other words, read newspapers, get a feel for the word on the street and such. As might a detective? It played, reference secured, it worked. Thank you. Yes, among other things, like keeping an eye on agent activity. You mean secret agents? No, more like high-ranking officials. Judging from your knife wound, I'm betting you were the victim of the ARC agent himself. You should feel honored, I guess. Who's that? A guy named Noir. Really nasty dude, crazy ambitious, loves knives. If you're going to stand any chance of winning this thing, I've got this nagging suspicion we're gonna have to take him down first. And a feeling that nags equally is it ain't gonna be easy. Oh, I thought the text looked. I thought this looked different. Oh. I guess I should be fine. All that ominous. But I can't lie, sir. Nothing you have said has made me one iota less excited to begin this adventure. Those dastardly agents can try to assassinate me all they like. I just want to get started. That's the most awesome way to be, Jane. And it is again why you will be our leader, Sorno. Right, still fixing to pull the strings for us, per your extensive puppet metaphor? Pulling them as we speak. I am having Lil Seb install a real copy of the client on another computer in your house. A clean computer, not any of this BC Corp garbage you tend to accumulate. I'll have to insist from this point onward you employ neutral devices. That shit fucks with your head. Alrighty. I think I can make that conscience. Concession. Once it's installed, I'll connect with you. I will be your server player. I know this isn't what you were hoping for, but some improvisation is in order. While you get the ball rolling, I'll try to talk some sense into that mercurial booze hound. Sounds like a plan. I do hope she comes around. It would be a bummer to play without her. She will. Say, do I even have any machines that survived the explosion besides this one? Do you have any machines that don't inundate you with fucking hamburger helper ads and Guy Fieri heinous propaganda? I guess not. Still, some nice things were surely destroyed. I think Detective Pony was caught in the blast. It's unlikely Acorn survived. A fitting end to a life of moral compromise. A fitting end to a life of moral compromise. So, since I'm apparently out of neutral devices, which computer is Seb's installing on the file on? One of your dad's computers downstairs. One in the study. Detective Pony, we hardly know you. Oh. Gotcha. My poor dad. He surely heard the explosion. I've put him through so much today. Oh no. What? I just had a dreadful thought. The kitchen is just below my room. What if he had begun baking his afternoon cake when my computer exploded? Oh no. No. Oh my god. I wouldn't worry about it. Maybe I should go look, though I'm a little afraid. I think it'll take a lot of more to kill that doom than a little falling debris. Trust me. Oh. Oh. I hope so. The Crockers have something of a legacy when it comes to losing forebears in mysterious explosions. I would be so sad if I kept the tradition alive like this. The most you have to worry about is getting grounded back to the Stone Age. When you enter the session, he'll probably lock you up in a prison cell on Durst. Probably stick a huge safe in front of it that's bars for good measure. bum. Do me a favor, hop off the couch. Okay, what are you doing? Making him run for something big. Deploy. Bum, bum, bum. Whoa. Saves time. You watch D-Stry deploy some sort of mammoth instrument on your balcony. It's just as well he took over for a lull. She probably would have destroyed half your house with that thing in her condition. But on the bright side, you're sure RL would have enjoyed a good nicker with you over the notion of DS deploying his mammoth instrument. You wonder what she could possibly be up to. While you're at it, you also wonder what the deal is with this cagey treatment of their names. D-Stry, Rolal, DS, RL, Strider, Lalonde. It's all starting to get a bit silly. Each of their full names has 11 characters, and you have been dancing around all but 2. Maybe it's time you were formally introduced to the last 2 characters. What the fuck? Oh. She'd be like a Hello Kitty girl, huh? I guess. Your favorite Sanrio character says a lot about you, if you didn't know. One of the last 2 stands in her bedroom is a young lady. Due to an incident involving in a purifier, an unbridged Colonel Sassacres, I'll mix them up, and a perfectly white cat, she will not be able to assist her BFFC for some time, and due to the aggressive concurrence of all that takes place in Paradox Space, this incident has not happened yet. But what has happened yet was this young lady's 13th birthday. It took place almost 3 years ago, and on that date, her placarname was engraved. It was engraved with 11 letters, to be precise, 9 of which you are already familiar with. You figure it couldn't hurt to take a peek at the engraving. You've been dying to get the scoop on those on the last 2 mysterious characters. Examine placarname. Hey, get that damn cat out of the way. Cat move tail. Roxy Lalonde. Thank you. Cat, who is probably Jasper's, the final 2 chromosonic symbols have been released from their fluffy, twitchy prison. See, it's like poetry. It rhymes. Roxy Lalonde. Examine room. Hold on, dude. This is like the best room so far. Wait. Damn, dude. 360, Game Boy, PlayStation 1, Super Nintendo, GameCube, Wii. You remember Hype's Up Act 1? Roxy was Joey's babysitter. The first of the Dirt Streamers. I do remember. And that's why I'm pretty sure I kept mentioning Hive Stop while I was reading this. That's how I know she's cool. The coolest one of these bunch so far. that's as far as I can zoom in. It's the gun. Oh shit. Oh. Your name is Roxy. God damn, do you love wizards? You wish and hope they are real, and that so too is their magics and stuff. You enjoy writing fan prose for said magical men, but you think maybe it's not so great. You are, however, quite great at the esoteric sciences, such as ectobiology, dark venturology, and the delicate art of a purification. You have tended to accrue dead, preserved specimens from your experiments, little to none of which aren't feline. You aren't one to shy from a bit of gaming, particularly the sort well past its prime. You have a real soft spot for old school technology. It is fair to say most of your leanings are governed by a bent for nostalgia. Your coding cred is totes ridic, basically making you the hottest shit hacker bitch you ever knew. And dead allay. You to the grind ass. She is beautiful. You are known to seldomly employ roguish demeanor towards the fellas, a habit not especially jeopardized by your non-infrequent inebriation, which is to say, against the better judgment of one of your age, you like to dip into the sauce now and then, unless your mom is looking, which happens to be virtually never, and considering she has been known by the knowledgeable to be in possession of vision omnifold, this strikes you as a particularly stunning lapse in parental diligence. But you have good friends and many distractions to fill this void in your life. What will you do? What, Roxy? Wail like an alley cat and blow bubbles in your drink. Dude, it's kind of crazy. I think I have all these same like consoles, like 4 feet ahead of me inside a TV stand that doesn't have a TV on it. I should play Super Monkey Ball too. That's a fun game. No, I don't care about you. Bring back the Roxy. Roxy's not empowered to resurrect this crusty old gag template because all of the sudden, she's too busy being the other guy. We've absolutely got to peep the last 2 letters of this Max Chill dude's name on the devil fucking double. Examine placronym. Hey, clear that stupid pony. What is this? Some sort of miniature paddock? Dark Strata. Thanks, Pony, who is presumably a tiny maple who, for some reason, the final 2 symbols have been unearthed from countless crushing ounces of slumbering pony. Holy shit. This guy's a freak, dude. You know, I looked at Roxy's room. I'll look at this guy's room. It's not as interesting, though. It's like, just totes not. Yeah. This is how your bed should be. Having a bed frame is lame. Just so you know. It's a waste of time, waste of resources. This guy's an absolute freak. That's kind of cool, actually. What? I fuck with the samurai horse centaur horse. Like 2/3 centaur horse or some shit. Maybe like 80% centaur, but horse. Muscle beasts, yeah. On the screen. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, it's Donnie. Donnie Gov. Can I show this on YouTube? Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't know if I can. Okay. I want to zoom into like. That's all I can zoom into. Donnie Jernomi. Jerami. Don's the guy. Yeah, but the most vile thing here, though, is like having Rainbow Dash in your room. Your name is Dirk. Holy shit, do you love puppets? You. Oh, whoa. Foxes can get away with it. You can too. Maybe. You possess the extreme dexterity to operate your false friends unseen. That is, when they are not preambulatory through your lovingly imbued mechanization. You dig writing cognitive algorithms for said apocryphal men. And you think maybe that's fucking dope. Guess what else is dope? Everything else you do. You're a sick, wicked autodidact on ancient civilizations, a self-made master of mythologue, and preternatural pop culture academe. Me? If you weren't so damn aloof and actually let people get a load, you might get described all kinds of ways. Maybe tagged as a Renaissance ninja philosopher prince and flash step puppeteer, or perhaps a pathognic ironicist, gangsta logician, lucid waker, and Dursite spry. Screw descriptors through, as if the shit you give ain't nil. You're cool with dabbling in the fine sequential arts, and your work could be viewed by some as borderline pornographic, and to those Philistines, you'll be heard wondering, what the fuck do you mean borderline? Against the better judgment of one your age, you build robots, set them to kill mode, and spar with them to death. That is, when you're not scientificating them to friends or doing them with rap lyrics, but you try to cool it on the deathmatch stuff when your bro is looking, which is virtually never. And considering he's had a reputation stacked on some order of martial nobility, this strikes you as a staggering oversight in brotherly vigilance. You don't have the heart to hold it against him, though. What do you do? Dirk, jut your ass and twitch like probs. Boom. Oh? Oh. There's no way in hell you were going to give this gag the time of day, even if you weren't suddenly totally lambasted by the character select screen again. From way out of left field, inside your glasses. Once again, you are grabbing the plush by the rump. You are in absolute command of your destiny, as long as you don't pick the two characters who are grayed out, which is universally understood UI conventions for non-clickability. Also, as long as both other available choices are finished being drawn, we're passing out free will like cheap cigars. Oh. Hmm. Ow. Hmm. It's 8 p.m. Well, that's not too bad. Why's my body moving like that? Boom. Hmm. Hmm. I feel like this is a good stopping point, but I don't know how long I would be until I get to a better stopping point if there is one. Hmm. Hmm. But do I need to be up early? I technically I might. I feel like I have to go in, but no. I mean, I just work like normal times. Okay. This is probably the best time to stop. It is. It is 8 p.m. and wow, it feels super fucking late. Fucking what is that called? Daylight savings time or whatever. It really does. Really does. Do something. Okay, but I haven't done a character tier list in a while, and I kind of just want to see what my thoughts are as I put people on a board. It is actually earlier than it was yesterday. Yes, so it might be harder to go to sleep when I'm supposed to. It is 12 p.m. where I live. I've already I've told everybody. Remember, there's only one real time zone. The only time zone that is correct is the one inhabit. And if I move across the country, across the world, across the universe, whatever time I am at, that is the only real time. That one time zone that you inhabit is incorrect. Yes. Yeah, let's get these guys back in here. boy in here, or gal. Strange, because usually for me, the stream starts 9 a.m. 10 a.m. The only one thing I am in is right now the one. Slept. Oh. Only the one I'm in is the right one. The I as in the streamer is the correct one. Streamer. Do I have like my Goy in here? Well, sheesh. I guess I gotta become a fictional character then, if nothing is real where I live. Or I'm not saying nothing is real. I'm just saying that what you say is the time is just flat wrong. Wait, I can't remove that, but you know what? I want this picture of her there instead. Why is Gnome Jade here? We need her there. Here, we'll put this Dave there. There we go. Wait, I already put Dave there too. Shit. Okay. Yeah. Need Casey in there. This one's the better version though. Okay. How do I? Okay, can I remove images or no? Okay, I keep messing this up for myself. Okay. Need my boys here. Casey Mitosis, you're here firms. We love the asexually reproduced clones of the characters in here. Here we go. Let me put a song here on. There you go. Change it up a bit. We'll have a background song. I just gotta double check volume. Why am I floating like that? Okay. There we go. Wow, this YouTube rip sounds awful, kinda. Let's be Santa. Be your Mr. Claus. Wait. Oh, wait. Let's be Santa. We'll be your Mrs. Claus. Christmas Day. Oh, not this actually. This is blessing my ears. But how high do you even have to be? Let's be Santa. Let's be Santa. Yeah. Okay, I need like an. I just realized I'm going through all these characters individually, but I'm pretty sure I have a folder where I was saving characters at. So now I just waste a lot of time. Oh well. Who am I missing? Let me see. YouTube, why you not sending my messages? Wow. No. We got the 4 kids. Oh, I don't have the dad. Where's the pops at? We'll put this guy there too. Let's put Beck in there. Put him there. Also, by the way, Skylar is best troll and best girl. Yes, I'm indeed talking about that farmer southern troll. Okay, yeah, YouTube is censoring you. It has to be YouTube, actually. I think it disabled a lot of, like, censor stuff. But, Skyla? That's a good choice. That's a good choice. So I gotta think more. Okay. Wait, why am I opening up Friendsim? I could just look it up. Okay, there we go. Friendmints. Here we go. Be your Mr. Claus. Christmas Day. Okay. Plum throat. What? Okay, hold on. This one, when you're talking about that farmer southern girl. That sucks. So the name of the Xmas 2011 mini album is A Christmas Plum Throat. Let's be Santa. Yeah, actually, I gotta pause that. I can't think when I have music playing. Okay. I'll go through this real quick. This should only take a couple seconds. Should be pretty easy to figure this out. We got him there. Hardcat's a good baseline. Radia, this counts as all forms of radio I've seen, so let's put her there. Fairy, Nepeta, Tavros, Equius, Kanaya, Gamzee. Airden had potential, man. Vriska, Terezi. Maybe this? Maybe that's the play. Yeah. Jade's right. Okay, but Equus being above Sullux on a tier list is criminal. I don't know. Maybe I'm like an outlaw or something then. Yeah, that seems fair. John. Kind of falling out of my favor a little bit. The chat is gone again. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way then. I'm gonna cheat. Stat broke it. There we go. Okay, Rose's mom. Doesn't really do anything, right? But she's alright. Casey. Casey's automatically up here. Right there. No, yeah, we can put Dave at the bottom twice. Hmm. No, I don't think Frohake's better than these four. Yeah. Yeah, this is it. Earn. But like just above Dave. Look at these guys in a bit. Nana. Nana Sprite. She's grown on me a little bit. Why is Dave not in the list? Rawhike. Oh, Langley, went for freedom. You know, did what they needed to do. They weren't tied down to no like ruler or something like that. Something. Uh, yeah, I feel that's fair. Where was I? Dave Sprite. Still Dave, but a little better than Dave. My first major exposure to Homestuck was the old Jacksepticeye high swap video. Jacksepticeye played high swap. Okay, never mind. I think I did look at that. Please don't put Cal Sprite before Dave. I'm begging you. Huh? Solix is the type of character that sees when something bad is going to happen and feels the need to do something about it, as if it's his responsibility to save everyone. He can't. He just needs to accept his fate and be chill, which is what happened to him. Still the lamest guy to read, though. Oh, whoa, that was a mess up. There we go. I meant to do this. Add a row below. There we go. Yeah, this is looking a little more clear. Hmm. Hmm. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about my first like vibe of the tier list right now. Hold on. Maybe I'm just like missing something. Yeah, I think I was just missing something. Dave just doesn't live up to being in the Dave tier. Um, will you add Dave? It's Dave. That's Dave too, right? This guy. That's not Dave. That's Dave right there. I gotta give this guy some secret points. You know Dave, and that ain't Dave. I don't know. He has a big old record on his thingy-majig. And he has these black aviator sunglasses. He's not aviators on. They look close enough though. But let's put this guy right here, Mr. Dirk. That's an imposter. Okay. Fake McGee probably, huh? Shit. Oh shit, wait, okay. Hold on. Hmm. Um. Hmm. Hmm. No, I don't like the dad more than I like these two. Yeah. That guy does big smiles and says quirky, loud things Dave would never. Dave, everything I've read in Dave, that 100% is Dave. This is Dave. For the modern times, this is the equivalent of what Dave is. Cal. I put Cal Sprite here, so. No, Cal's been stepping up a bit though. You know, I'll put Cal right here. Yeah. It's Dave as John perceives them. Not some hive swap characters. They were right. They were pretty good. Ah, no, they don't. Does she go above Casey? I don't think I can put her above Casey. Serva. I feel like the pilot did a good job on like doing how you should react to how Dave talks. Dave isn't like, you wouldn't enjoy talking to that guy very long. Oh. Well, maybe you would. I probably wouldn't. No, I probably would. But I'd probably get bored eventually. I don't know where to. What do I like better here? I think this one wins. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Pretty Woman goes up there. Yeah. Like that. The defining feature of Dave's personality in the comic is that he almost never smiles, and it's a big deal when he does his tiny 1 pixel smile. He has a constant one. This guy's out here like. Yeah. You gotta do certain things though when you adapt media. Can't have people. You can't have people thinking Dave's actually cool. When John's the coolest guy out of that bunch. Shit. Wait. Shit. Okay. I like these both better than the dad. I don't like these better than trolls though. Okay. Maybe we do this. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That feels a little better. Oh, I guess I don't got Doc Scratch in here. Picture Doc Scratch being right there. Wait. Yeah, being right there. Gonna reply to that, but then I start going down a philosophical rabbit hole. What is a Dave? It's the annoying cool kid in school who's just too cool for school. With some other like family issues in mixed with it, but I feel like I'm missing people I need in there. Is Dave Sprite Dave? Dave Sprite is as much of a Dave as any other Dave is a Dave. I'm missing the boys. I'm missing my mare. Is there an ideal Dave? You haven't gotten the other Alpha Guardians. Have I seen them? Have I seen all of them? Damn, Dave smiling is just like it's just does that completely just ruin Dave? Put Dave's head on Tavros's body. It would just become a cooler Dave. Because Tavros is just cooler than Dave in general. Here we go. Hold on, let me look at something. The other characters are fine. I felt like John was the kind of like the worst one out of this bunch.
Stands in his bedroom. It just so happens that today, the 13th of April, 2009, is this young man's birthday. This is, Zeusmel Poop Lord.
It's John, actually. John Egbert.
Zeusmel Poop Lord. A classic teenage boy that enjoys classic teenage boy things like playing video games, programming computers, poorly, researching paranormal lore, watching terrible movies, and aspiring to be a magician. You know, classic boy stuff.
Whoa. Okay, the worst character is 100% not the pilot. Is not the narrator of the pilot. Sorry. He's arguably the best one. I mean, he has the best voice actor out of the bunch. Where are the voice actors at? Oh. Look, we got my boy Chris O'Neill there. Oh my god. Narrator, 10 out of 10. So, yeah, anything Chris O'Neill touches, it's great. That's my guy. Even though he has some very interesting cartoons he's made.
Classic boy stuff.
Did I end up buying any merch? I did not actually. I wasn't too sure what to buy. The only thing I was really debating on were like the keychain stuff. The phone charms. But I didn't get those because my phone before didn't have a place to put it. But I actually bought a phone case that I could put charms on, just so I could buy phone charms.
John, happy birthday, bro.
Thanks, Dave.
So, tell me what insane loot you got.
Well, Dad went on another one of his baking rampages.
Tell me what insane loot you got.
Well, Dad...
So...
Rampage. Sweet.
Oh, let me guess. Another 1980s abomination for your dog shit collection?
Little fucking monsters.
Jesus Christ, I stand corrected. Old man really came through.
I have to put this up immediately. Let's see what I got around here. Is it... Okay. Hammer. What about nail?
Ah, the Silodex. Every player has one. A great tool for storing, combining, and stacking items. This Silodex uses a stack modus, so be careful not to stack too much, or you risk losing the item at the bottom of your capture log deck.
Mute!
Dude, is that the narrator? You haven't turned it off yet?
He's usually...
Inventory.
Switch the,
My bro said, that's too fucking basic. It's an inventory
Switch this thing up.
weapon in your stripe spec.
Of hammers.
Got slammed in game, bro. Too cool to play it with.
When I catch them, come into the Pacific.
Oh, they still need to explain some things that would be handed dialogue, not narrating, everything. So, yeah. Another big thing though is it is a pilot, right? They're just gonna be like doing like certain things to show, hey, this is kind of like the vibes, right? Want to have a better version of this episode. I think everybody wants a better version of this. I think a lot of things did feel off in the pilot, but it's a pilot. You gotta give it like props for being not props. You gotta give it what it is. Oh, whoa! Did my thing break? My thing broke. I genuinely okay. My biggest gripe with the pilot is the climatic fight, which shows how cool how the stripes and fights are gonna be in Homestuck. Well, this is like my least favorite thing in the pilot. Farewell. I keep breaking my YouTube. Why not have pictures of these characters? I don't. Oh whoa. Mother Nature. Part 4. Okay, I'm getting too interested in reading the chat. Okay. What was I doing? What was I doing? What was I doing? I was looking for WV and everybody else. Yeah, don't watch JoJo Part 4. You were in Part 3. Yeah, I don't plan on watching JoJo, to be honest. Act 5 is a part on its own. Interesting. Oh wait, is that like its own thing, or is that like what this thing was? Oh, okay, so these are the parts then. Okay. I was wondering why that sounded so familiar. Okay. I'm in 3. It's to be easier to understand because some acts, like Act 1, is so short in comparison to Act 5. And the fourth is, it's the fourth. Very different stuff in each part. Okay. Anyway, character ranking. Part 3 is separate from those. Mostly. And same with Part 4. Okay. Move your boy AR to the top. And yes. Wait. Wait, do I got normal Cal here? I do have normal Cal. I do. He's right there. Okay. Yeah. Why do I keep floating like that? What am I doing wrong? Is that Casey the salamander? That's Casey, John's daughter. I got all the important characters I need. Viceroy Roy Bubbles Von Salamancer. We don't go by Rose's name here. Oh wait, I don't got this fucking guy here. Oh whoa. That feels right. That feels right. There we go. It's the top right. Put the bunny. Um, hmm. Dot dot dot. There we go. That felt wrong. Roxy is so high and we've barely met. I know how the final will look. Oh wait, I see there's two salamanders. One ranked and one unranked. I feel like I've met enough of Roxy. Roxy just seems like a cool gal. Oh wait, there's Dave. Yeah. Does it work with there's no preview? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, I guess it just won't work now. Okay. Boom. Yeah, like normal. I think this is like the objective, the most objective tier list that's probably been made for Homestuck at the point I'm at in the story. So, 100% true. There's nothing, no lie to it. Yeah. Now the true tier list is I'm gonna have to go through all of these and rate you based on your extended zodiac. Why is this website not working for me? This website just sucks, actually. Yeah, like, it just sucks. You gotta just try again. I also did get Gempio, Prospect Light Gemini. I'm sorry for your loss. You're not part of the the best zodiac, normal zodiac, astrology sign, and then them fall apart. Do they like add special things, or is it just like rust, or is it just like rust blood and this and this? That's all it is then, right? Yeah. Okay. This could be fun. 112 times. Is that 24? I don't know. I ain't counting that. It's a lot though. Yeah. That. Am I forgetting anything? Anything on my mind? Have you seen the Cheerable Fool Play Me thread in the collection? I don't think so. In this? Bro, jailbreak, Bard Quest, old comic, blog pro, MSB thread. It's above news. I have not. Signs, 2 moons, 12 aspects. It's iconic. Oh. I guess I do this again. God. Oh, what's this button let me do? Is that it? Huh. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's... I gotta talk about this week's changing schedule. I can't... Oh, okay. I can use my own calendar. Right, okay. Here we go. Yeah, let's do this. And then oh wait, no, I wanted to copy that, not save that. Okay. I've mentioned this before, but so stream schedule's gonna be different this for a little bit of time here. And I guess actually pretty sure the agreement was so normal stream days this day, this oh wait, we weren't able to do the normal one there. So we did this and now we're here. This is us right now. Oh wait, I can do that better. Come on. Good enough. So this is where we're at right now. So Wednesday will be a normal stream. I won't be able to stream Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So I believe I did a little vote. I'm not too sure if I did or not. I might not have, just because it's weird to do a vote during a stream. It's kind of something I gotta like figure out a different way to figure it out. But I think I will be streaming Thursday, and this will be like the fan content day. So the Homestuck reading for the most part will be the same for this week. This will be me checking out, reading more prom stuff, listening to music, and playing Hive. Swap friend sim. But this will be different. I guess I'll just use yellow to mark that. Yeah. But here, Wednesday will be the same again. And then I'll be live Monday instead. I believe this works. Here. And then again this next weekend, I will not be around these days again. I have another thing I'm going to. This one's the other one. I don't think I've said what the other one is. I can say what this one's is. I say I'm going to this one on Twitter anyways. So I don't know. Yeah. I'll be going to this thingy-majig. A cool fighting game thing. Midwest Mixed Fest. It's a fighting game tournament in the Midwest. This one's in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And yeah, I'll be coming here. I'll be playing in one of the tournaments. Probably gonna lose my first 2 games, and I'm gonna go chill out, have fun, and yeah. Well, hopefully I actually don't lose right away. I play Tekken, the best fighting game ever made. Yeah. And stream days will be this. There's a lot of fan content for Homestuck. I think I gotta look at some things on my own, right? Otherwise I'll never be able to look at everything on time. On a place of butts, yes. There's a lot of fan content. So I do have to look at a lot of it probably on my own. Otherwise, I'm never gonna get through a lot of it. I don't know. I might do. I've mentioned this before. I really don't get why it does that. I can just do this though. One thing I've mentioned in the past of doing. Say like this is this, this is this, this is this, like normal. Yeah. I say take your time, there's no rush. You see, like, there's a rush with my eternal soul, right? So, like, I want to look at this stuff. So, that's the issue here. I don't know what a good day would be to check stuff out on. See, another thing I was thinking about doing was what I every single fanfic ever posted or that's ever going to be posted, even the ones that are never to be found again. I have them. Only me. Probably afford to skip 99% of them, yes. Let's do pester quests and be friends. Damn, even. Yes, even yours. Yeah. So I'm probably gonna do what I'm doing before. I'll do some random streams on certain days, like maybe like tomorrow or the next day, on random days. These won't be like in the normal feed. They'll be in like in a different spot, so your feed won't get blasted by like. So I don't blast Homestuck people's feeds, and they have to see my stuff. Hold on. I think I have an example. I don't post too much in this. Yeah. I've mentioned wanting to do this. I've done it like once before. That you can read a master card goes to a convention, but not until you finish the thing that comes at the end. MSPF loads very slowly, and all the dubs only got up to like 20%. Wow, I'm a big idiot. I just messed up what I was doing. Yeah, I'm looking away from chat. Hopefully no one's killing anybody on chat. That do not sucks. This is probably what I'll be doing on like maybe some of these days. It'll be in my little like post section, so I don't bother people's feeds who actually want to like look at normal Homestuck content, so they don't just see my live thing too much. But yeah, so I don't know if you see this, I'll be live. It'll be even less energy than I have right now, which is kind of wild to think about. What's a live blog? This is a live blog, I think. Are you gonna live blog live blogs? That'd actually be kind of fun. I did make a Tumblr. I haven't posted anything or actually fully do things on it. other videos to watch, so I only catch some of them. Yeah, for most of the things, I assume like like to not really catch them, right? Just like see certain moments, like even for my normal readings, right? I expect people to just like go to their favorites or just have it open until they figure their favorite moments are happening. But yeah, that's what I'll do for like certain things that I think are less popular that people really wouldn't care about, but I still want to like just have video of me reading them. This is about just like documenting myself, like looking at Homestuck things. Is kind of what my intention was somewhat with a lot of this. Here we go. You guys go have a beautiful like piece of art, everyone. Like something like that. Yeah. Oh fuck. Is this the color scheme? Something. No, that's wrong. That felt wrong. Okay. Good enough. Don't know how her tail looks. Probably something like that. You. Oh, have they? Damn, I'm forgetting how the ponies look. Shit. Beautiful. There we go. Okay. It's that doesn't count as a compliment, I don't think. Hmm. Ooh. Don't forget, everybody. Don't forget. Christmas is right around the corner. Christmas is only a few days away, even. Wait. Oh yeah, Christmas weekend. I guess I won't be streaming either then. Not because I like Christmas, but because I'm gonna go get really fucked up at a convention. One convention where like I might be the least drunk person at the convention that day, and that'll be fun. What happens if I like? What happens if I do this? Do you guys see? How's that look? I haven't really played with this program too much. I used a different one before. So now I'm like, oh. Fuck, I'm an idiot. Fuck, okay, I'm having too much fun just moving my guy around. I should do this off stream. I gotta be careful not to show like. Uh, this is the true size reveal. I don't have any walking animations. Oh no. If I do this, I go like this. Wait. Oh, there we go. Um, why would you? You don't have legs? I have legs. I just it's just this outfit isn't the best one to be wearing. A little more it's not what the goal was. I'm floating in the air now. Oh, 'tis I in my Christmas attire. Okay. Okay, I messed up some stuff for my thing, but I'll have to fix that later. Okay. Here we go. I'll be tiny. Okay. Okay. That's my first time like messing around with that like that. So I was getting too interested in how things worked. Um yeah, I don't know if I have anything else to add. I'm kind of just existing. It's Sunday, just not wanting to go to work tomorrow morning. Normal people things. Um hmm, hmm, hmm. You know what? There's like two people here, right? Five people maybe. Here we go. I was asked about this before. Or not. Here, I'll give people 3 seconds to vote. I guess longer because I'm taking it. There we go. Here we go. I'll throw that in there. Maybe that'll be easier to do stuff. Okay. Discord server really wouldn't be much. It's just a few people have mentioned it before, and I'm not. I don't know. Careful that border. Hmm. Okay. Okay. I'm wasting time so I can mess around with this. I'd be sure to be there and be obnoxiously cringe. And I'd exist there. I don't know how well. You guys set one up for my lunch break tomorrow. I need these Christmas lights to be flashing colors. Not Christmas enough. Hmm. I've seen people just have one for the sake of notifying people of streams. Yeah, I've seen that too. Instead of having like a community. Yeah. But the ones with like just for sake of notifying for streams, I always found just to be like, why even have those exist, right? Because every app does notifications for you already. Like they already all notify people. Is it just I don't know. I think it's just like some. Do they? I guess I've never really had the issue. I guess I don't use Twitch really, so. I guess I don't use Twitch notifications. And then I just know when like Twitch people I watch on Twitch are live. But YouTube isn't the best, huh? Maybe I'm just lucky. I feel like YouTube's always been really well for me. Yeah, maybe I'm just a lucky. I'm just a lucky little guy. Oh, well, my shadow scale is weird. You know what? Let's turn off two of these filters. Okay, I really am just having too much fun. Okay. Ah, okay. I'll stop being an idiot for tonight now. I should actually wait. I feel naked without my shadow and my color glow. Hmm. Well, this has been the stream. And you know what? One last look at the tier list. Oh, wait. I had this up wrong. I have to do that. Whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa. Well, I have that in the wrong spot. Whoa, my bad. Whoa. Oh, that's weird. It's like popping up now. That's wild. Wow. Whoa. It's just going and going. Oh, that's it now. Okay, yeah. Like I said, my tier list is objectively the only correct one you've ever seen for someone who's at the point of Homestuck I'm in. No one else that you will see. None of y'all can, understand what I'm talking about because, all of y'all have read Homestuck. So, really, at the point I'm at, only my opinion is the only truly valid one, the only objectively correct one, right? Yeah. I just need to tell everyone that one more time. Everyone needs to understand. I'm just always right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But like, they read them in a different time period even, so truly they wouldn't understand what I'm looking at, right? And they haven't, read Hive Swap, Friend Sim the way I have and all this, so it's not gonna be the same. It's gonna be wrong. It's gonna be incorrect. Okay, that was it. Yeah. I had fun being stupid. It's one of my favorite pastimes, being stupid. I feel like it's one of everyone's favorite pastimes though. Dude has not played Hive Swap. Damn, Hive Swap's so cool though. Actually, I actually like enjoy Hive Swap a little too much, which actually is part of the reason why I've been trying to play Friend Sim a little faster than other things. I kind of want to get back to that, but it's hard trying to get like the music in too, right? I guess I have, I guess I have nothing but time, right? But if the world ends in 2 weeks, then what? Then I never know what happens. Oh, hmm. Okay, I gotta stop being stupid. Okay, yeah. Okay, everybody. Um, this is the real end for realsies, realsies. This is the real ending of the stream. Thanks for stopping by, listening to a guy who's like the smartest ever read Homestuck and the coolest. I'll be back again with Homestuck Wednesday. Okay, alright. Bye bye. Thanks for coming again. Bye bye.